Welcome to Unselfishly Me, a podcast all about self-love, self-care, and everything in between. I'm Jane, a personal trainer with a focus on self-love. Each week, we'll be chatting to someone about their self-love journey, how long it took, and what it took to get there. Hello and welcome to 2021. It's like, wow, we are here. It's crazy to think that 2020 is over, but in some ways it is not. I think for basically all of us, it feels like it's 2020.1 or 2, depending how long that year felt for us. But yeah, I've started the year on a positive note, feeling really good, really inspired, really creative, and I hope you are too. A lot has happened in this month. Some of it I will go into in another episode. With my family and my dad being here. He is currently on a plane on the way back to India, and I promised I would share my story with lots of people, even friends of mine, but I'd said to them, I'll put it on social media once he's safely back in India where he works. So he's just left, and once he's back and settled, then I will record on here and I'll do an IG live and IGTV as well, and just share there. But for now, let's just get him back safely after the craziest time of cancelled flights and everything. I hope that you're all doing really well and that you have started the year slowly, to be honest. I think there's always this push to be the most productive and start January off with a bang, and the first, or actually usually the first, everyone's relaxing. So like whatever the first Monday is, everyone's like, go, go, go. And I think also for this reason, I didn't start my 6-week challenge, my movement challenge. I didn't start it straight away. I think any other year I'll try and do it like the beginning of January so that everyone can start and get motivated and go, go, go. But what 2020 has taught me is that we need to slow down. We need to stop putting so much pressure on ourselves. We need to go slow and savor the moment and be present, basically. So I have learned a great deal in the last year about that, because I was really bad at that before. But it kept coming up in sessions with the kinesiologists, and then Siobhan and Astro, and she kept saying, and you need to slow down, you need to slow down, you need to slow down, and also Kerry with my human design, slow down, slow down, slow down. So I'm really grateful that I have these friends that see what I'm doing as well, not just in our sessions that I've booked with them, but see me and then I'm remember. So I then have been trying to push that onto you and remind you that it's good to be slow and steady and just putting that self-love into yourself and not putting pressure on yourself to be so productive and do this and achieve. And that's another reason why I call it the year intentions and not goals. You can just hear from how I say it, intentions, goals. And goals sound so hard and now and pressure, whereas intentions are just beautiful, slow, soft. That just feels more positive to me. So my intentions for the year I had done, I hope that you hear this and maybe you want to sign on for it, but I did a live session. It was so beautiful. It was manifesting a positive 2021. So it was basically a letting go ceremony, and we said goodbye to 2020. It was so nice. I have it on demand if anyone wants to buy it. It's 180 Rand to get it for 3 days. But we basically did an opening meditation where we said goodbye to 2020. They wrote down what they're saying goodbye to and what they're letting go of. We tore it into pieces. We drowned that. While they were doing the meditation, I lit a smudge stick this side, and as I was saying it, I was smudging myself and visualizing smudging them. And then I told them to visualize and smell the smudge stick as if I was right there in front of them. Then did a little bit of a talk, and then about why you should be letting things go, what I'm letting go of, and a whole bunch of things. And then some journal prompts. We did live journaling, which is amazing. I usually do the journaling afterwards. We did live journaling. While they were journaling, I was then picking them cards for the year from my Unselfishly Me affirmation cards, and I used a pendulum, so it was really, really specific to the person and accurate. And then afterwards, so many of them messaged me and said, you have no idea how accurate this is for me. And then we ended off with another meditation, just an opening and protective one for 2021. It was so beautiful. It was so nice to be part of something like that. I definitely want to do more of those. Obviously, I'll do a yearly one now, but also just whenever there's some kind of lunar event, maybe full moon, a new moon, maybe start doing those with Luna Fanula, start doing like a little moon ceremony every so often. It was really, really fun. So like some of my intentions were to be more present and a few other things. I've got them written down here. So to be more present, to be off my phone more, to move more, to feel strong and fit again, to nourish my body more. And I said, by lockdown, YOLO. Serve the community I already have. Health, get back into journaling daily, and create my ebooks. So my word of the year is community. So that's all about serving the community that I already have, you guys, instead of like focusing on growing on social media. Like, it's nice to grow to reach, if your intention is to reach more people that need your help, that you can serve. So like if you tell your friend Sarah about my page and that you've done some of my workshops and you love it and it's just inspiring to you and it makes your day and it makes you feel more positive, and then she comes and follows, and then even if it's 6 months later she is like, oh, I'm feeling really negative, let me do the negative self-talk video, or things like that. That's a great way to grow. But if you're looking to grow just so you can have a certain amount of followers, that's just really not ideal, and that's not the right way to look at things. So for me, I'm now looking, and I mean, I think we all were like that. I was like that. Oh, the more I have, the more I can get campaigns and money and this and stuff. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, abundance is our birthright. Like, we should be wanting abundance. We should be wanting more for ourselves. But something has clicked with me in the last year, and I realized that you are the reason I do what I do, and you are the reason I should be focusing on community and focusing on who is already here, who already likes me, who already likes my message and wants to do more of what I already do. So I'm thanking you for the support that you already give me, and yeah, that's what I'm doing, focusing on the people that are already here. So that's why community is that. What else can I tell you? Wow. So in 2018, I decided I wanted to do my yoga teacher training just so that it was a nice offering to add. And I don't personally see myself in a yoga studio teaching like a class of 10 to 20 people pure yoga. I see myself incorporating into my personal training clients' sessions. And I also see myself using elements and making it like a yoga fit class for clients, obviously when it's safe again and I can train clients. And then I also see myself creating like my movement challenge, doing a yoga challenge for beginners. I don't see myself with intermediate advanced people. I only see myself teaching people that have never done yoga before because they've been too intimidated. And yeah, beginners, even with my personal training, I love, and my challenge, training new people that don't like the gym. I love changing people's minds, and then they all usually are blown away and they're like, oh, really enjoyed this. It's so crazy. I actually enjoy exercise. So 2018, I decided I was going to do it. Then I was going to do it with someone, and then I found out I was pregnant, and it was going to be, gosh, it would have been too hectic. It would have been Friday night to Sunday afternoon, twice a month, and the first part would have been okay, but the problem was it would have ended 2 weeks before I had her. So those last 3 months would have just been an absolute nightmare. I personally stopped doing yoga so much myself. Gosh, when was it? When I was about 6 months, I started getting annoyed with myself that I couldn't do what I used to do. And that's when I carried on walking and training. So I've always wanted to do it, and then it just wasn't the right timing. And yeah, I just kind of gave up on it, to be honest, because I've been doing so many other things. And then something shifted in the last few weeks. I'm recording today on Saturday, the 30th of January, just so you know the timeline. So something shifted, and I think it was the 13th of Jan. I had a healing session, and the 11th with Kay, the 13th with Jen Simons. She did Akashic Records things. Oh gosh, she's going to come on, and both of them are coming on to explain what they do. And it was all about the feminine power rising, and all these things, and releasing anxiety, and just so many things. I'll have to just talk about those in our sessions. But yeah, this whole stuff kept on coming up. And it's just, yeah, since then, I think that by going into the Akashic Record, she unlocked something in me, because it was literally since then. Basically, the last week has been a roller coaster. I kept seeing someone's, I don't want to mention names. So I kept seeing someone's yoga training that started on Monday, and I've always been drawn to her and wanted to do hers. And then I was like, no, the timing's not right. And then I saw the other person who I was going to do it with in 2019. And then it had said it was going to be in March. So I was like, oh, that's cool. I can do that. I've got more time to tie things up and to budget. And then when I spoke to them, and then I went back on their website and it was gone. So I think he had changed it because he's not actually in the country right now. So then I was like, oh, and my whole thing was like, I was speaking to Janelle about it, and I was like, the whole thing was like, I can't train clients right now. I can't do Secret Sunrise right now. It's just not safe. So I need something to be excited about, because I don't feel excited about anything. It's been a few months now that I've just been like, the most exciting thing for me has been my boxes and the products and everything. But like, once you launch them, you're still excited, but it's that lead up. And then, once they've gone out, you're like, oh, now what? So I felt like a little bit in a rut. And even when Janelle did my year ahead spread cards for the year, January was the hanged man, which is all about feeling in limbo, hanging around, doing nothing, just kind of being, waiting. And it was so true. I've been feeling that the whole time, just like leaning into it and just, being present with paper and enjoying it. But also, like, for me, it's just, I like being busy. So I thought, if I can do something now while I'm not busy, I'm never going to be this free with time. As soon as I start training clients again and Secret Sunrise and all those events, like, I just don't have the time to do this. So it's funny how things happen. She kept on saying, what about Cheryl? What about Cheryl? And I was like, I don't think Cheryl does online. Oh, that was the whole thing, that they were offering it online, which for me, I love online learning, and with Pepe and being her primary caregiver all day, every day, it's very hard for me to now leave her and go do a full weekend somewhere. So the appeal was online. And I was like, I don't think Cheryl does online. Anyway, long story short, again, I was looking for online things, messaged Janelle, and I was like, I don't know about this, because she was testing it for me. And then she said again, what about Cheryl? Went on her website. Cheryl does do online. I thought it started in May, but it must have been last year's dates. Spoke to her. So I was like, May, I can just, study something else, or just literally do all the blogging and the podcasts and everything that I need to do. It's on my list. And long story short, she has a group that started last week, so now I'm starting on Monday and I have to catch up. So I've got a week of studying and lectures to catch up, but I'm starting my yoga teacher training on Monday. So I am enjoying today as my last weekend of not studying and being super busy with lectures and things like that. But I'm starting my yoga teacher training on Monday, and I'm so excited. I've never been so excited in months. So yeah, it's going to be, I think it's 5 months of lectures and studying and learning and teaching and growing. And I'm just, really excited to learn the philosophy, and hoping that it sparks something inside of me that is just super excited to share with all of you. So that is my big news. It is quite a lot to take in. It's a lot to plan. Going to have to work around Pepe. But the funny thing is, ended up working exactly how I wanted it. So this is just what I want to explain to you about the universe. I loved the first option because she was starting on Monday the 1st. I liked hers as well, but it was quite expensive. I mean, they all are expensive, but you are putting the money into yourself, so it's worth it. But I was going to do it regardless. But this is how it ended up working. So when you tell the universe what you want, it gives you what you want. So be careful what you wish for. So I wanted to start as soon as possible, and that's why I liked the February one, and hers was starting February the 1st. I'm starting February the 1st. I liked the second person's price, and now Cheryl's is only 1,000 Rand more than the second person's price, but it is, quite a few, about 8,000 Rand less than the first person's price. I ideally didn't really want to do full weekends, so it starts at 6 to 8 p.m. on a Friday and it would go till Sunday afternoon. Hers, the longest days are a Tuesday and a Saturday, so for like a full and a half day, and then yoga classes in between and self-study and all that stuff. So I'm very flexible during the week now, obviously, because I don't have as much work. So it has worked out so well. And a Tuesday, Corsi is here, so it really, really helps. So yeah, and then her 2 yoga classes, you have to do at least 2 a week online, and they are Mondays and Thursdays at 8 a.m. and it's just, I don't have anything at that time, so everything is aligned perfectly as it's meant to be. Obviously every yoga teacher in Durban is incredible, and the one in Joburg that I was going to do originally, but Cheryl is known as like the OG. So many of my friends have gone through her and done courses with her and love her. And Janelle had said that she would fly from America to come and do it if she was going to do a yoga teacher training. So that is also a testament to who she is. And I have met her before at Secret Sunrise as well. So it's just little things that have added up. And then a friend of mine is hopefully going to do it with me. I've hopefully convinced her. Well, she is going to do it. I know she is, because I'm going to push her. But we have some exciting things for when we qualify. Some mom classes and things, like beginner yoga classes that we have planned. So watch out for that. I'm really excited about those offerings as well. So that's my update. My life is about to get very busy, or busier. I'll still be doing my podcast. I will still be doing, I need to start blogging again. I will still be doing my product, and gosh, I would really appreciate your support with all of that, because that is what's paying my bills right now. So affirmation cards, kids affirmation cards. I'm also selling next PPE stuff. So I've got kids disposable masks, adult disposable masks, mask spray, it's all natural, and spray sanitizer, it's all natural. It's ionic nanocopper, so it kills viruses and bacteria more than anything else. There's literally studies we have on it. So yeah, so head to my online shop, unselfishlyme.com/shop, and yeah, go have a look. It's under Viral Shield, and then my affirmation cards are obviously under affirmation cards. They're all in different categories. And if you have IBS problems, if you've got COVID stomach with bloating and pain, if you have arthritis, inflammation, or anything, then Amazoil is the product for you. That is on my website as well, and it's under self-care. If you search Amazoil, that's another product I'm selling for him. It's all natural. You ask Siobhan, just go DM Siobhan Luna Fanula and be like, how did it help your COVID stomach? And she will tell you. So thank you for your support. And if there's anything you want to buy for Valentine's Day, if you celebrate, then my cards obviously are a beautiful gift for you or a loved one. And then my legacy books as well are on the website. So you fill one in for someone, or they fill one in for you. So when the sad time does come, when we part, also you can't plan for these things. That's why it's important to do them now. They're beautiful questions you can ask, like literally like, what is one photo that you wish you'd taken, and bucket list things. And yeah, I started it because obviously I didn't ask my gran all these questions. So that is a beautiful gift as well. So if you're looking for something sentimental. So that's my update. Welcome to 2021. If you want to do that on-demand video, the Manifesting a Positive 2021 ritual, it is so beautiful. So just send me a DM or email me. And if you want to jump onto my signature 8-week e-course, it is starting and you can purchase that, and we start now. So if you want to start that and just feel better in 2 months' time, basically, then get in touch. I'm only doing it every quarter now because it's really labor intensive for me, because I do coach you through it and answer every email and every question and break down any aha moments you have that you want to chat and discuss through. Also, I'm offering life coaching, my spiritual life coaching, and with that, I will be touching on anything you want to. So any of the sessions we've done, if you want to work on your boundaries, if you want to work on manifesting, if you want to work on your negative self-talk, if you want to work on your journaling, so any of the sessions that I've already done, the little workshops, if you want to be life coached through that, in a certain aspect, I mean, you could change it every month if you want to book in. It's $5.50 for an hour, and we go through all of that stuff and we plan for your month and months ahead. So you can just book in once, or you can book in every 6 weeks, or every 8 weeks, or every 12 weeks, or whenever you need it. So if that's something that you need guidance on and you would like almost like a accountability coach, then that is me. So get in touch. There's quite a lot of information there, but get in touch with me and we'll go from there. I won't see you next week, but I'm sure I'll go back to every second week. I wasn't feeling so inspired. I am now. I needed a break and I'm feeling raring to go, and I can't wait to share some of my yoga learnings with you guys. I think there's so much to it that we don't know, so I'm really excited to share that. And I've just opened this book, Living the Sutras. It's a guide to yoga wisdom beyond the mat. I bought it like a year ago. And I've just opened a page. So this is a reflection I'd like you to think of at the end of this session now. What in your life is more deserving of your energy now? So that is something to reflect on and to focus on that and go and do that. I hope that you have a fabulous month ahead, and I will see you next week. Thanks for listening to Unselfishly Me. Follow us on Instagram at unselfishlyme and check out our website www.unselfishlyme.com.